The coronavirus pandemic is no longer news. Although there are some gullible individuals out there still in doubt of its existence, some even go to the extent of peddling conspiracy theories in support of their ignorance. 5G or not, we are all living witnesses to the impact of this virus. As Muslims, how do we respond to this precarious situation that has the potential to wipe out humanity? Well, we do have answers to that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, Quran chapter 2 verse 155, that He would surely test us, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ, with something of fear, وَالْجُوعِ, and hunger, وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ, some loss in goods and lives, وَالثَّمَرَاتِ, all the fruits of your toil, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, but give glad tidings to those who persevere. Widespread fear, looming global food crisis, loss of lives of beloved ones, as well as the global economic recession, as stipulated by these ayah, are features that characterize the coronavirus pandemic. It is, however, not a mistake to define it as a test from the Almighty. Young and old, rich and poor, we are all together in this. In cases like this, the only solution, as Allah has put it, is to be patient. Glad tidings to those who patiently persevere. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Trials are blessings from Allah to elevate His chosen servants to the next stage of being closer to His paradise. In fact, they are avenues for the believers to reflect, and in the end, they come out of it with a stronger faith in Allah. May I remind us of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions after the Battle of Uhud in Quran chapter 3 verse 173. Allah says, الَّذِينَ قَالَ لَهُمُ النَّاسِ إِنَّ النَّاسَ قَدْ جَمَعُوا لَكُمْ فَاخْشَوْهُمْ فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا وَقَالُوا حَسْبُنَا اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. Men said to them, a great army is gathering against you, and frightened them, but it only increased their faith. They said, for us Allah is sufficient, and He is the best disposer of affairs. These pious predecessors of ours were in a hopeless situation in which they feared they would be overrun by the enemy. But as the hypocrites whispered fear into their hearts, they responded with these words of reassurance: Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. For us Allah is sufficient, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Let us all be patient and have faith in Allah. This year's Ramadan might not be what we have imagined in our wildest imagination, but our patience in times of trials just like these earns us a place among those on whom descend blessings from Allah and mercy, and they are the ones that receive guidance. أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the strength to live through these troubles and be among those that receive guidance. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.